Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is another Chamber of Commerce day here in South Florida. Let's go to Pete Aiello with those track and weather conditions.
A new week of racing begins in South Florida with 10 races in total, carryovers in the Super High 5 and the Rainbow 6, and Chamber of Commerce weather conditions with temperatures in the mid-70s. Main track is fast, the turf course is firm, and the first of the day over the main track at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for 12,500, a field of 9, heavily favored. Number 7, Alpha Oriannas. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start from between horses for Lucky Leo, who's headed off for the early lead. Dazzling Pros has some speed. The big favorite, Alpha Oriannas, finds his feet and moves to challenge. So as they run out of the chute, Alpha Oriannas and Saya is now in front, 3 parts of a length. Lucky Leo is there second. Dazzling Pros is third. Proquester's on the outside fourth, followed by Outside Looking In. Then it's a length back to Bagwell. Down at the inside, Fightin' Irish Tabit. The 2 at the back are Major Kelly and La Leyenda. 24-2 for the opening quarter speed. There's 5 furlongs left to race. Alpha Oriannas in front by a half a length. From between horses, Lucky Leo at the rail and Dazzling Pros. On hold fourth is Proquester, only 2 lengths off the lead for Manny Cruz. Then Fightin' Irish Tabit and Outside Looking In. Bagwell is 3 wide. 4 to the trailers. The trailers remain Major Kelly and La Leyenda. Inside half a mile from home, they went 47-4 for the opening half mile. Alpha Oriannas has lost the lead as Dazzling Pros comes back and takes a neck in front. Alpha Oriannas tries to counterpunch while 3 wide. Lucky Leo is next, followed by Fightin' Irish Tabit. Outside of him and Proquester. Then comes Outside Looking In. La Leyenda from the back with an inside lane for Monterey Jr. as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, Alpha Oriannas, but Dazzling Pros still has a narrow lead. After 3 quarters and 1:12-3, they're at the top of the stretch. It's Dazzling Pros who has the lead. Alpha Oriannas set down for the drive to try to get back on terms. Down the center and Fightin' Irish Tabit. Less than an eighth to go. It's Dazzling Pros still in front. Alpha Oriannas, Fightin' Irish Tabit on the outside. Dazzling Pros fights to hold it and does. Dazzling Pros springs the upset at 25-1. Close for second and 138 flat. Number 2, Dazzling Pros, gets to the wire first, but was disqualified from the first race victory as he impeded the progress of number 7, Alpha Oriannas. And the favorite backs into the score under Luis Saez, Raton Pletcher, and owners Robert and Lawana Lowe. Second, number 2, Dazzling Pros, and third was the 1, Fightin' Irish Tabit. We move now to race number 2, the start of the early pick 4, maiden claimers of the 3-year-old variety, in for $50,000. Field of 6, the favorite was the 4, Sea Shark. And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after, Sea Shark shuffles to last. Bronzed is sent to the top by Irad Ortiz Jr. and moves to a clear advantage over Clipboard Money and Quizzical Cajun second and third. Noontime Gem is at the inside, followed by Sea Shark and Market Garden is last of all as they chase Bronzed to the half-mile point. It's Bronzed on top by 2. Quizzical Cajun now second. Clipboard Money on the outside is with him. Sea Shark is a ridden fourth. Back to 5th, Noontime Gem, and 4 to the trailer, Market Garden. 22-3 for an opening quarter speed. That's well within the range of Bronzed up front. Bronzed inside 3 furlongs from home and 2 on top. Quizzical Cajun given the green light to go after him second. Sea Shark working awfully hard while third. Clipboard Money is back to 4th and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Bronzed who's strictly the one to catch. 45 seconds for an opening half mile and Bronzed turns first. Quizzical Cajun in shouting range second. Sea Shark is back to third with an eighth of a mile to go and Bronzed to get. Bronzed on top by 3.5. Quizzical Cajun is clearly second. The battle's for third, but Bronzed is an easy winner. It's Bronzed in front. He won by 4 in the end while never challenged. Quizzical Cajun second. Sea Shark holds third. Noontime Gem ran fourth. Number 2, Bronze, with a huge barn change from low percentage connections to one of the best in the business in Jason Service, and he gets the gate-to-wire score under Irad Ortiz Jr. for owner Michael Dubb. Second 3, Quizzical Cajun. Third, the 4, Sea Shark. Favorites run 1, 2, 3 in the second, and we'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm. breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. Jonathan Gonzalez rides number 6, Megalyn Candy. Favorites were 2, JoJo's Candy, and 8, Irish Fix. And they're off. Slow to go was before. Quick to go was JoJo's Candy from down toward the inside. Irish Fix on the outside, and Truly Courageous away third. So the 3 favorites are out 1, 2, 3 from Cloudy Day, who's away in fourth. Outside in Megalyn Candy, then Deer Island Diva with Bird of Peace, and after a slow beginning, before is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. JoJo's Candy and Jaramillo in front, 3 parts of length. Irish Fix on the outside is second. Truly Courageous is in range third. Deer Island Diva rides into fourth now ahead of Cloudy Day. Bird of Peace splits horses. Megalyn Candy's out wide, and the trailer is before, and the leader is JoJo's Candy. They move to the top of the stretch after a soft opening quarter. JoJo's Candy turns first. On the outside, an Irish Fix from second, back to third, and Truly Courageous. 1/8 of a mile to go. JoJo's Candy has to finish the job in front by a length and a half. Irish Fix and Truly Courageous battling for second, but it's the birthday boy Jaramillo and JoJo's Candy all the way. Truly Courageous was second, closer for third. Irish Fix or Cloudy Day in 57-2. Number 2, JoJo's Candy gives Misael Jaramillo a birthday present as she goes gate to wire in today's third race for trainer Jorge Navarro and the Flying P stable. 4, Truly Courageous was second, and the 8, Irish Fix, completes a formful try. To the fourth race at 1 mile over the main track, maiden claimers in for $12,500. Rider change on 3, Scooby-Doo Papa to Marcos Meneses. Rider change on 6, All-Star Siler to Manuel Cruz. 8 to the gate, the favorite was the 5, the Kid and Sid. And they're off. Bounced around at the beginning was Scooby-Doo Papa, and King Kingo not overly bad, well into stride either. The early lead's going to go to My People Sing, and Leonel Reyes puts some on the engine early from Red One, who moves up to the inside in second. The Kid and Sid is third. All-Star Siler is fourth. Back to fifth is Mia Miro. Then outside goes El Playon. King Kingo is second last, and Scooby-Doo Papa is last as they complete the opening quarter mile. They went the opening quarter mile in 24-3. The advantage to My People Sing, in front by a neck. Red One won't let him get far. He's racing in second. The Kid and Sid kept into the race under Hernandez, third at the 5/8, racing ahead of All-Star Siler. Then El Playon and Mia Miro, 3 better than King Kingo, and Scooby-Doo Papa is last. They speed to the half-mile point. They pass that half-mile point, and My People Sing maintains the lead, but he's been pressed every yard by Red One on the inside. The Kid and Sid is next, followed by All-Star Siler. El Playon, interested under Vasquez, about 4 lengths off the lead. Back to King Kingo. Then comes Mia Miro, and still at the back are Scooby-Doo Papa. As they round the far turn, they went 48 seconds for a half-mile. 5/16 to go. My People Sing has been hard used throughout, but does maintain a narrow lead. The Kid and Sid on the outside is within the next second. Driven third is El Playon. He's still in range. King Kingo widest of all as they wheel in. My People Sing trying to get away. He leads the way by a length. The Kid and Sid is now second. El Playon down the center, coming at him and coming on. My People Sing is almost home, but El Playon's got momentum on the outside. My People Sing and El Playon. My People Sing reaching. El Playon surging. My People Sing. Leonel Reyes earned his money there. My People Sing, and an upset in 140 flat. Handicapping today's fourth race, if you could figure out who would make the lead, you probably had a key contender in this race, and as it turned out, that was exactly right, as number 7, My People Sing, had a pressured lead every step of the way, but had the lead nevertheless, going gate to wire in a maiden score under Leonel Reyes. For owner and breeder Juan Francisco Landieta and trainer Juan Carlos Avila. We move now to the fifth race of the afternoon, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Maiden claimers in for $50,000, sprint 5 furlongs over the turf. Rider change on 2, Mr. Edgar to Misael Jaramillo. 10 to the gate. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Last in, first out, Smoker gets the first call, but there goes Free Flame up to kick over the lead. And Free Flame kicks to a length advantage. Up to second is Mr. Edgar, down at the inside, Gray's Shooting Star away in the top flight. Revolving Star between horses, No Way Never on the outside. A quick 4 or 5 to Scraps ahead of Smoker, then Entree Encore. Trading Senses at the back with Rightful at the back of the field as they swing to the far turn. Mr. Edgar now overhauls Free Flame for a narrow advantage. No Way Never. 3 wide and on the move now now into a joint second. Back to fourth and Revolving Star. Fifth and moving in is Gray's Shooting Star with a quarter of a mile left to go. Mr. Edgar turns first with the lead. On the outside, Gray's Shooting Star fanned wide off the corner to try to get a rally going. Now late run from Scraps and Entree Encore. Final eighth of a mile. It's Mr. Edgar, Gray's Shooting Star, Scraps on the outside. These three coming to the wire. Scraps down the center tries to get to the leader, Mr. Edgar, and Scraps is in time. Scraps wins under Jeffrey Sanchez, Mr. Edgar second, and Gray's Shooting Star third.
Number 8, Scraps, sent off at more than double the morning line of 3-1 and rallies from off the pace to get the maiden score under jockey Jeffrey Sanchez, for owner and breeder Arundel Farm, and trainer Stanley Gold. Second, number 2, Mr. Edgar, and third was number 3, Gray's Shooting Star. Time for a commercial break. The late pick 5 is coming your way. Don't go away.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, start of the late pick 5. This race at 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for $12,500. Scratch the 2, 40 fathoms, a field of 8. Favorite was the 6, Desert.
And they're off. Scam was off very slow and is 4 lengths last. It was a good start for Jersey Joe B, who heads off for the early lead. Desert moves to him on the outside second. Back to third is Color Me Pom Pom. From between horses goes Doc Kane with the Bull and Blind Ruckus next. At the inside and Baba Toby with Scam at the back. They make their way to the half-mile point. Jersey Joe B leads the way 3 parts of a length. Desert second. Color Me Pom Pom third. Doc Kane at the inside fourth. Back to fifth is the Bull, a gap of 2. That's Blind Ruckus ahead of Baba Toby, and Scam is last. They leave the backstretch and round the far turn. They went 22 and 3 for a quarter speed. And there goes Isaac Castillo on Desert to take the lead at the 5/16. Moving to him is Color Me Pom Pom on the outside now second. Trying to ride the rail is Doc Kane up the inside for Hernandez Jr. He's making a pattern of this, and here comes Doc Kane in very tight but through on the fence. Doc Kane to take a narrow lead. Desert out in the center goes with him front second. Down the center and Color Me Pom Pom on a late run from DeBull. Final eighth of a mile. DeBull is rolling. DeBull under Gaffleon. He needs racing room to angles outside of Desert and tries to pick him up on the money. Here's the line. Desert to Bull. Desert won it. Desert turned to Bull away, who couldn't get loose in time, and won 10 and 4.
Number 6, Desert, responds to all challenges and gets Jorge Navarro his second training victory of the afternoon as jockey Isaac Castillo continues to make the best of limited opportunities. He was on board the Son of Desert Party for owner Joseph Bessaker. Second, number 3, DeBull, and third was number 7, Doc Kane. To the 7th race now on the start of the late pick 4 on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 9 signed on. Favorites were 1, Clint Maroon, and 5, Value Engineering.
And they're off. From the rail, Clint Maroon gets the first call with Overbold moving to challenge from second. All in Stewie on the outside is now third. In between horses, that's AK Safari as Value Engineering drops over to the inside. At the back of the field are Broadway Doro and Friary. Just to their inside, Raison Martini and Kitten Spa. Around the first turn they go. Clint Maroon holds the inside edge and a neck in front. Overbold is there second. Value Engineering is at the rail third. Up on his outside is All In Stewie from fourth. Back to fifth and racing 4 lengths off the lead is AK Safari. Next at the rail is Raison Martini. Up on the outside, Friary now third last. Kitten Spa is second last. And the trailer is Broadway Doro. Down the backstretch they go. They complete a quarter in 24 and 3. It's Overbold in front by a neck. Clint Maroon is there second, 2.5 lengths back. Third is All In Stewie. Value Engineering is next at the fence in fourth, followed fifth, 3 wide by AK Safari. Length and a half to Friary. Then comes Raison Martini. Broadway Doro is out of last, and now the trailer is Kitten Spa. Inside half a mile from home as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Clint Maroon battles back for more inside of Overbold for the lead. 2 back to Value Engineering, who's now ridden from third. Up on his outside is All In Stewie, trying to keep Value Engineering boxed in. At this point, he's done it. 2 lengths back to the outside, and AK Safari, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 and 3. Clint Maroon and Jose Ortiz finding more up top. They lead by 3. Value Engineering is up the inside now, second, back to third and Overbold. Value Engineering trying to catch Clint Maroon, but Clint Maroon is strong, and Clint Maroon will win it. Value Engineering was second, Overbold third, then All In Stewie and AK Safari.
Favorites run 1-2 in today's 7th race, with number 1 Clint Maroon battling back inside and turning away all challenges for St. Elias Stable and trainer Todd Pletcher. Jose Ortiz on board for the winning ride. 5 Value Engineering was second, and 4 Overbold was a clear third. Let's go now to the 8th race, the start of the late pick 3, 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for $16,000. Scratch number 1, Dahlonega, a field of 9. Favorites included 2, Ela, and 6, a Dixie Twister.
And they're off. Awkward to start was Love Flute at the back. Good start for Ela from the fence, who goes out for the early lead. Take a Stroll has speed. Jersey Life on the outside. Back at the inside, the 2 Nancys is away racing in 4th. Outside in Passion and Erosion. Then it's Ice Show from between horses, a length and a half better than Dixie Twister, who's 2 clear of Linda Nin. The trailer is Love Flute, as there's half a mile left to run. Brian Hernandez Jr. and Ela call the shots up front. They lead a length and a half. Jersey Life is there second on the outside. Passion and Emotion now third. Take a Stroll slams on the brakes and is back racing in 6th now. Passed by both the 2 Nancys and Ice Show. Trying to run home from the back is a Dixie Twister, and they're at the top of the stretch. Ela comes off the turn with the lead. Toward the inside, Passion and Emotion. Down the center, Ice Show. The 2 Nancys is in tight with Jersey Life. Less than an eighth to go. Ela trying to do it every step. Still has the lead a length and a quarter. Passion and Emotion takes another run at her on the outside. Ela, Passion and Emotion. Ice Show is third. Ela in front. Ela wins. Passion and Emotion second, and Ice Show finished third. 56 and 2, the running time.
Number 2, Ela goes gate to wire as she's back in good form and gets the score for owner-trainer Brett McClellan and winning rider Brian Hernandez Jr. It was 10, Passion and Emotion, who ran well from the top shelf to get second, ahead of the 7, Ice Show, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Late Daily Double. A Wednesday feature is right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 9 on the program. First half of the Late Daily Double at a mile over the main track. Allowance optional claiming horses in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 2, 7, and 10, a field of 8. Favorites included 3, Sergeant Drive, and 6, Marconi.
And they're off. Mr. Attila from the center gets the first call. Color guards on the outside. Fortune Cookie widest of all. And Bourbon Resolution will be away in the top flight as Botero moves out the rail. The 3 at the back are the Scotsman, Sergeant Drive, and Marconi. Out of the chute and onto the main track, Mr. Attila and Nick Juarez tugging with a 2-length lead. Fortune Cookie is now second, color guard between horses alongside Bourbon Resolution. Botero is at the rail. 2.5 back to the gray Marconi, who's out in the center, a neck in front of the Scotsman, and Sergeant Drive is last. Less than 5 furlongs to run. They complete a quarter in 23 and 4. And with the lead, it's Mr. Attila by 2.5. Botero is second, color guard on the outside, third, back to 4th, and Fortune Cookie. Bourbon Resolution is next. The Scotsman tries to make a bit of ground. Marconi's going to be very wide on the second turn, and then it's a gap of 3 to Sergeant Drive as they went 45 and 4 for a half mile. Mr. Attila going to try to win it right now. He's less than 3 furlongs from home and 3 on top. Taking up the slack a bit is Botero, second, color guard third. Marconi covering an awful lot of ground while trying to sustain a rally. Meanwhile, Bourbon Resolution saves ground for Chris Landeros and closes ground. He'll need to get off the back of the leader after 3 quarters in 1:10-1. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Bourbon Resolution with rail position charges hard. Taking the lead is Color Guard down the center and Marconi. From between horses, the Scotsman. 3 chances here. Bourbon Resolution is game up front. Color Guard right alongside these two. Bourbon Resolution is in front, and Bourbon Resolution wins. He rode the rail to victory over Color Guard second. Closer for third, the Scotsman or Marconi.
Nice run along the inside from number 8, Bourbon Resolution, who gets a very good trip and parlays it to a very nice win. Chris Landeros rode the Son of New Year's Day for the Bourbon Lane Stable and trainer Ian Wilkes. How about the Dane Kabisky runner, number 9, Color Guard, at a big price with a huge try to just miss while second. We move now to the 10th race of the afternoon, 1 mile over the turf. Claimers have not won 2. They're in for $16,000. Scratch the 2, 3, and 7, a field of 9. Heavily favored. Number 10, Unlock the Potential.
And runners away. From between horses, Our Boss and Motatan, the first 2 to begin. Ridden hard down inside. Here's Rumbago trying to save inside position, and he will. Rumbago has a neck on top. Motatan is second. Our Boss a 3 wide third. Down at the inside, that's Lemon Blitz, who moves through to be 4th. Racing ahead of the team of Son of Greatness, with up on his outside, Leroy's Gem. It's a gap of another 2.5 lengths back to Sensational Sam ahead of Unlock the Potential, and the early trailer is Michael Wonderful. Around the first turn, they race through the opening quarter mile in an energetic 23-1. Rumbago along the rail, Our Boss on the outside. They're shoulder to shoulder and working 3.5 clear of Lemon Blitz with Motatan for company on the outside. A length and a half back to Leroy's Gem, who follows along in 5th. Son of Greatness is next. Unlock the Potential is 3 wide ahead of an unhurried Sensational Sam. And Michael Wonderful begins to stir at the back of the field through a 47-second half mile. Inside half a mile from home, Rumbago maintains the lead. Up on the outside, Our Boss second. Lemon Blitz looks loaded, but no place to prove it. Motatan 3 wide. Unlock the Potential. Getting started in the white and red on the outside. 4 wide and on a move. Leroy's Gem is next. Sensational Sam's got no place to go. Michael Wonderful very wide on the course, and Son of Greatness trying to thread the needle up the inside as they wheel in. Lemon Blitz got loose and now takes the lead. Unlock the Potential. The big favorite on the outside is now second. Up in the third is Sensational Sam with 1/8 of a mile to go. Unlock the Potential for a narrow lead. Lemon Blitz boxes on from second, and Sensational Sam is third. About 1-2, and home first is Unlock the Potential. Lemon Blitz second, Sensational Sam third, then Michael Wonderful and Son of Greatness to complete the high five in 1:35-2.
Number 10, Unlock the Potential, does not disappoint in the Wednesday finale, getting the job done as the 1-2 favorite under Hall of Famer Javier Castellano for Chad Brown and owners Clairvich Stable and William Lawrence. Finishing second was number 5, Lemon Blitz, who had every opportunity to go with the winner but was just outkicked. Multiple winning tickets in the Rainbow Six today. The Rainbow Six carryover going forward to tomorrow, more than $1.3 million.
And that wraps up Wednesday's card. We're right back here again on Thursday with another 10-race card. And don't forget the Rainbow Six starts in race number 5 when we have a 10-race card. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.